Which region is known as the industrial and manufacturing heartland of Canada? A. Atlantic provinces. B. Prairie provinces. C. Central Canada. D. West Coast. The correct answer is C. Central Canada. Which region of Canada is known for both its fertile agricultural land and valuable energy resources? A. British Columbia. B. Prairie provinces. C. Ontario. D. Manitoba. The correct answer is B. Prairie provinces. Which three countries are signatories to NAFTA? A. Canada, the United Kingdom, and the United States. B. Canada, the United States, and Japan. C. Canada, Mexico, and the United States. D. Canada, Denmark, and Andorra. The correct answer is C. Canada, Mexico, and the United States. Which three natural resources are important to Alberta's economy today? A. Oil, agriculture, and forestry. B. Oil, tourism, and fishing. C. Oil, coal, and hydroelectricity. D. Oil, coal, and forestry. The correct answer is A. Oil, agriculture, and forestry. Which was the last province to join Canada? A. Newfoundland. B. Alberta. C. Saskatchewan. D. British Columbia. The correct answer is A. Newfoundland. Who are the Aboriginal peoples of Canada? A. The first European settlers to arrive in Canada. B. The descendants of the first Australian immigrants to Canada. C. The first people to live in Canada. D. The first settlers of Newfoundland. The correct answer is C. The first people to live in Canada. Who are the Acadians? A. Aboriginal people of the Arctic. B. French-speaking Catholics living in Ontario. C. The descendants of French colonists who began settling in what are now the Maritime Provinces in 1604. D. English-speaking refugees who settled in Louisiana. The correct answer is C. The descendants of French colonists who began settling in what are now the Maritime Provinces in 1604. Who are the founding peoples of Canada? A. Métis, French and British. B. Aboriginal, Métis and British. C. Inuit, Aboriginal and British. D. Aboriginal, French and British. The correct answer is D. Aboriginal, French and British. Who are the Métis? A. The distinct Aboriginal people of Atlantic Canada. B. A people of mixed Inuit/First Nations ancestry, most of whom live on the prairies. C. First Nations people speaking the Michif dialect. D. A distinct people of mixed Aboriginal and European ancestry. The correct answer is D. A distinct people of mixed Aboriginal and European ancestry. Who are the Quebecers? A. European settlers in the 1600s. B. Descendants of the French colonists. C. Descendants of the Anglophones. D. People of Quebec. The correct answer is D. People of Quebec. Who do Canadians vote for in a federal election? A. The best speaker running in the election. B. A candidate they want to represent them in Parliament. C. Someone to become the premier. D. All of the candidates in their electoral district. The correct answer is B. A candidate they want to represent them in Parliament. Who do members of Parliament represent? A. All of the Canadians living in the North. B. Only Canadians living in Central Canada. C. Everyone who lives in his or her electoral district. D. Canadians living in the province in which she was elected. The correct answer is C. Everyone who lives in his or her electoral district. Who had played an important part in building the Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR? A. American railroad engineers. B. Acadian railroad workers. C. Chinese railroad workers. D. African American slaves. The correct answer is C. Chinese railroad workers. Who has the right to run as a candidate in federal elections? A. Anyone. B. A Canadian citizen who is 16 years old. C. Any man who is at least 18 years old. D. Any Canadian citizen who is at least 18 years old. The correct answer is D. Any Canadian citizen who is at least 18 years old. Who has the right to vote in federal elections? A. A Canadian citizen, 18 years or older, and on voters list. B. A Canadian citizen, 18 years or older, and must work for the federal government. C. A landed immigrant, 18 years old and a member of the Canadian Forces. D. A Canadian citizen, over 25 years and a member of the Canadian Forces. The correct answer is A. A Canadian citizen, 18 years or older, and on voters list. Who have major responsibilities on First Nations reserves? A. Band chiefs and councillors. B. Municipal governments. C. Provincial and territorial governments. D. Federal government. The correct answer is A. Band chiefs and councillors. Who is Canada's head of state? A. Governor-General of Canada. B. His Majesty King Charles III. C. Prime Minister. D. Lieutenant Governor. The correct answer is B. His Majesty King Charles III. Who is considered the father of Manitoba? A. John A. Macdonald. B. Sam Steele. C. Alfred Boyd. D. Louis Riel. The correct answer is D. Louis Riel. Who is General Sir Arthur Currie? A. A military leader of the Metis in the 19th century. B. A great frontier hero. C. An explorer of Western Canada. D. Canada's greatest soldier in the First World War. The correct answer is D. Canada's greatest soldier in the First World War. Who is the head of government? A. The President. B. The King. C. The Governor-General. D. The Prime Minister. The correct answer is D. The Prime Minister. Who is the King's representative in Canada? A. Prime Minister of Canada. B. Premier. C. Lieutenant Governor. D. Governor-General of Canada. The correct answer is D. Governor-General of Canada. Who is the leader of the federal official opposition party? A. Thomas Mulcair. B. Andrew Scheer. C. Pierre Poilievre. D. Elizabeth May. The correct answer is C. Pierre Poilievre. Who led an armed uprising and seized Fort Garry? A. John A. Macdonald. B. Louis Riel. C. Sam Steele. D. George Etienne Cartier. The correct answer is B. Louis Riel. Who led Quebec into Confederation? A. Sir Louis Hippolyte Lafontaine. B. Sir George Etienne Cartier. C. Sir Wilfrid Laurier. D. Sir John A. Macdonald. The correct answer is B. Sir George Etienne Cartier. Who was Sir Louis Hippolyte Lafontaine? A. A champion of democracy and Aboriginal rights. B. A champion of democracy and French language rights and the first leader of a responsible government in the Canadas. C. The first head of state. D. The first French-speaking prime minister. The correct answer is B. A champion of democracy and French language rights and the first leader of a responsible government in the Canadas. Who was Sir Sam Steele? A. A great frontier hero, mounted policeman and soldier. B. A military leader of the Métis in the 19th century. C. The first Prime Minister of Canada. D. The father of Manitoba. The correct answer is A. A great frontier hero, mounted policeman and soldier. Who was the first leader of a responsible government in the Canadas in 1849? A. Sir John A. Macdonald. B. Robert Baldwin. C. Louis Riel. D. Sir Louis Hippolyte Lafontaine. The correct answer is D. Sir Louis Hippolyte Lafontaine. Who was the first Prime Minister of Canada? A. Louis Riel. B. Sir John A. Macdonald. C. Lester B. Pearson. D. Abraham Lincoln. The correct answer is B. Sir John A. Macdonald. Who were the United Empire Loyalists? A. Settlers who came to Canada from the United States during the American Revolution. B. Aboriginal peoples. C. Métis. D. Inuit. The correct answer is A. Settlers who came to Canada from the United States during the American Revolution. Who were the voyagers? A. Montreal-based traders who traveled by canoe. B. Immigrants to Canada in the 18th century. C. Explorers searching for the Northwest Passage. D. Geographers who first charted the coastline of British Columbia. The correct answer is A. Montreal-based traders who traveled by canoe. Why is the Battle of Vimy Ridge important? A. It was a key position of the German line in northern Spain. B. Canadian Corps secured its reputation for valor and bravery. C. It was the hinge of the German line as it protected the newly constructed Hindenburg Line. D. Once Canadians fought at Vimy, they knew they would be heading home. The correct answer is B. Canadian Corps secured its reputation for valor and bravery. Why is trade with other countries important to Canada? A. It enhances our standard of living. B. It makes it easier for us to travel to foreign countries. C. It enhances our economy and raises our standard of living. D. It brings in cheaper goods. The correct answer is C. It enhances our economy and raises our standard of living.